Hey there, today we are going to learn about AWS S3 replication. So if we have a bucket and we want the content of that bucket or anything later if we are uploading to that bucket, if that we want that to be replicated to another bucket, then how we can configure this. So before jumping to the hands-on, there is some theories that we must know regarding the replication. So let's go through them first. So types of replication. There are two types of replication. One is CRR, or we say that cross region replication, and another one is the same region. So you know region in AWS. So if you are replicating in the same region, that called as SRR. For example, if we have a test account, if you have a production account and we want to copy the objects to a test account, in those use cases we can use the same region replication, and also we can make cross region replication for compliance issue, some governance issue regarding that, and low latency. These are two use cases for which we might need the cross region replication or same region replication. So before you enable replication, there are a few things you must know. The first thing is the versioning must be enabled. By default, the versioning is not enabled in a bucket if you are creating a bucket, but to enable the replication, the versioning must be enabled. That's the condition for that. And then the bucket can also be in different AWS account. It's not necessary that if there is two buckets in different accounts, they cannot be replicated. They can be replicated. That's perfectly fine. And copying is asynchronous. Asynchronous means the copying happens under the hood or back the scene, and this is not going to affect anything. And after activating, new objects are replicated. Let's say you have a bucket A and there are already 10 files in it, and after that you are enabling the replication, so those 10 files will not be replicated. Once you enable the replication, after that onwards, whatever you are uploading, that will be replicated. But what if you need those 10 files to be replicated? For that we have the last point, the S3 batch replication. There is some service from S3 batch replication. We can take the help of that batch replication service for this. I hope this is clear. Let's move ahead to the next slide. So this is a very important concept. Please pay attention to this. So there is no chaining of replication. For example, if this is a bucket 1 which is replicating to the bucket 2, so whatever I'm uploading here, if that is getting copied to bucket 2, and if we have another replication set of 2 to 3, that file will not be replicated. For example, if I am uploading a file, let's say beach.jpg to bucket 1, so that will beach.jpg will be there in the bucket 2, but it will not be there bucket 3 because there is no chaining. But if you are uploading something to bucket 2, that will be replicated to bucket 3. I hope this is clear. So this is called as the chaining of the replication. Hi there, let's do this hands-on on AWS S3 replication. So to do replication, we must need to have two buckets. So let's create two buckets first. So the first bucket I will create as UI guy replication demo, and let's keep this region as Mumbai, no problem. But if you remember, to enable this replication feature, we just need to this bucket versioning to be enabled. So let's enable the bucket versioning and let's create the bucket. So the first bucket is now created, and let's go ahead and create another bucket as well. Create bucket. So let's call this as UI guy replication. Come on, replication 2. Okay. So maybe we can keep this as any other region as well, no problem. Let's keep it as Tokyo, and also let's enable this bucket versioning, and let's create a bucket. So now we have just created two bucket and nothing we have set up yet for the replication feature. So let's first go to this replication demo, and let's upload a file. We can upload anything just to demonstrate. So maybe I'll just upload a book PDF designing data intensive applications. Distributed systems. Okay, so I have uploaded this first now in our first bucket. Now if you go to this replication 2 bucket, it's not there because we have not yet added any rule for the replication. So let's try adding that. So let's go to the first bucket, which is this replication demo, and let's go to this management tab. If you'll go down, you will see this replication rules, and we have no rules for the replication. So let's go ahead and create a replication rule. Okay, so we can give it a name for, let's say, this demo replication. We can name it anything. Okay, and we can let's say that let's apply to all objects. So whatever I'm uploading to that bucket, that will be cloned over here at the replicator, we can say. And we can say if this is the bucket, the destination bucket is in the same account or different account. For me, it's in the same account, so we can browse the account, and I can say this is my bucket UI replication 2. So let's choose this path, and it's showing me also it is in the Tokyo. Okay, and also we need to set an IAM rule. Let's create a IAM rule, create a new rule. Let's leave it as it is. Okay, and let's save this. Okay, so it will take a moment and it will add the rule. Okay, and now it is asking me if I need to replicate the existing object or not. Actually, this is a part of the different thing. Okay, so this is a batch operation. So let's say as of now, let's say it's no. Okay, but if you need things to be replicated, you can create it. You can mark as yes. Okay, so I'll do submit, and I'll go to the first bucket now, and I'll upload a file, and I will see if that is getting replicated to another bucket or not. So I'll just upload some other file. So let's upload this JS handbook, and I'll hit on upload. Okay, and it is uploaded. So this is there, the JS handbook is in the bucket 1, and now we need to go to the bucket 2 and see if this is replicated or not. So I'll go to these buckets, and I'll go to this UI replication 2. Okay, so it takes few moments for this replication to happen. So let's wait for this. Okay, so as this is asynchronous process, it takes some time, and as you can see, this is here. And also we can see one thing, if you click on this show versions, you can see this is the starting with CZW. So this is in the replication bucket. If you go to our main bucket, and you will again show these show versions, you can see the same one. Okay, so this signifies that they are the same versions. Okay, and if you will upload another version of this JS handbook, that new version will also be replicated over there. Yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you.